There we go. There we go. Little $10 rod. Little $10. All right, y'all. So we are in Walmart, and let's see. It's crazy how prices have changed. All right, y'all, check it out. This video is for the beginners. Okay, so let's discuss what I would buy and what I wouldn't. This stuff right here. A lot of y'all who are new, y'all fall for the okie doke. Stuff like this, I would not buy that. Like, I just would not buy that. I guess this is designed for saltwater fishing, but these push buttons, I hate these things. And they come with a kit. This is how they get a lot of new people. Hey, it's a fishing rod and it comes with everything that I need. You're not gonna catch certain fish with this. This is a saltwater kind of setup, and they make it seem like the push button is easier to use, but in actuality, it's not easy to use. And Walmart and all these other places, like, this thing is like 40 bucks. That's like not something I will waste my money on. All these kits that you guys see in here, when you come in here, you buy this stuff, it has all the stuff that you need, but you gotta consider, what are you trying to do? Like, what are you looking for? What are you gonna target? This is not something that I would use in freshwater. This is like a saltwater kit. Like, well, it says saltwater right there, but that's something you can use at a pier or something like that. I don't think it matters what I was going for. I wouldn't buy any of these things because I don't think that it's worth $45, $41, $38. I think all this is overpriced. The only thing that I like is Ugly Stik. This will probably be the only thing that I'll get because it's an Ugly Stik. It's a rod and a reel combo. I will buy this, change out the fishing line. Comes with a 7-year warranty, and Ugly Stiks are pretty good as far as the rod strength, but I would definitely take this line off and replace the fishing line. Again, I would avoid these push buttons. I just hate these damn things. I know they work. I feel like they're more of a headache than anything. I wouldn't buy these things. Now this right here is actually an impressive kit. This is like you got some swivels, split shots, fairly small hooks, like normal size hooks for freshwater fish. You get catfish, probably get some crappie on that, some bluegill. Got a stringer, more hooks, some bobbers, and little jigs. Now, these aren't the best jigs, but I think this is a pretty okay deal. And it is 20 bucks. Now, the only downside to this, in my opinion, is this reel. I hate these type of reels. If you get this thing tangled up, a lot of people have a hard time untangling them, so I wouldn't go with that. And I would never buy a rod and reel combo because it comes with a kit. Ignore this. Don't ever buy one of these fishing rods because it comes with a kit. That's like a trap. Get you to buy this thing. So I will pass on that. Now, do what you want, but stuff like this, these kits, this kit is $25. Comes with a tackle box and all this stuff in here. Chances are half the stuff in here you're not gonna use. You're gonna get to the lake and you're gonna be trying to catch some catfish, some trout or whatever, and you're gonna realize most of the stuff in here is not gonna be suited for what you're trying to do. So what I would do, avoid these kits. For one, these are harder to carry around. Most people don't really, use tackle boxes like this. Buy these big value kind of tackle boxes, little kits, because you'll realize once you get to the lake, you're gonna see the people that are more experienced are using very specific things. There's very specific things that are working, like something like this, like some rooster tails, So now, I told you what I wouldn't get. I'm gonna tell you what I would get. If I was a beginner, or if I'm teaching somebody how to fish, what I would do is I'll grab something like this, one of these. A $10 rod and reel combo. this thing right here has done good for me, and a lot of people have it. It's $10. It comes with fishing line and everything. That's like a trip to Starbucks or whatever. You know, very little money, little investment, don't cost much, but that'll get you whatever you need. So I will buy one of these rods in blue or orange or whatever, but it's the cheapest thing in here. First thing you're gonna do is you're gonna take the line off of this rod. Take that line off and replace it with, this fishing line is like around like 11 bucks. So I would go with 5 pound tests. You can go 4. You can even go as low as 2. But if you're a beginner, I say at least go 5 pounds. If you're a beginner, at least 5 pound tests. If I wanted to, you know, bait and weight, I would get some, like a pack of worms or mice tails. These work pretty good. If you plan on possibly releasing some fish, I recommend using lures. So something like this, like these rooster tails, and you can also buy some jigs. This pattern right here is a pretty good pattern. Get a pack of these, or you can go on Instagram or whatever and find some local, you know, bait makers to buy from. But all of these things right here, these spinners, these rooster tails right here, they're around this price. A whole variety of colors and prices. Those are the prices, around $3 or whatever. Here's some more. I like this color right here. You don't have to get everything, but you can get a variety of things. So to get completely set up for trout, this trout season, if you're just starting or whatever, this is what I would get. These are pretty good too, these jigs. You also have these little trout magnets. The only thing with these trout magnets, they work really good, but it'll be kind of hard to throw them on something like this, but it can be done. So what I'll do is I will come back to these once you gain more experience, but in the meantime, I would throw something like this. These jigs right here, they're a little bit heavier. They're like around $5. That's that. And then say if you wanted to bait and weight, you would come over here and you want to find some very small hooks. You can use something like this. These little hooks. It's about about $2 right there. These are treble hooks, so if you get bit, you're gonna have to keep the fish. No throwing those back. And then you also have these type of hooks. You want to go with the small ones. That way, when you put your bait on the hook, whether you decide to use these mice tail or power bait, the hooks will be the right size in order to make sure the bait floats. Pink and white is a good color too. This color right here hits pretty good. So whatever you decide to do, you want to have a variety. You can also buy these type of hooks where you can create your own leader. You see these tubes, though they're cheap, you know, these things are cheap, but they still work, you know. These are $1. So about 10 come in here. So pretty much whatever you see that says like crappie jigs, mini tails, or whatever, they work for trout the same way. So you can get those, go with the red ones, black ones, more red ones, and you can even use these right here. These work good too. But for something like this, you want to use the ball head jigs. I don't see the actual mini tube heads in here, but the closest thing to it is these right here. I would use these for those mini tubes. Again, the things that I would avoid, stuff like this. These kits, like, they work, don't get me wrong, but these are some real ugly jigs. Like, you can buy some from somebody that'd be like 10 times better, or you can even make them on your own. If this is really $5, this one don't look bad because I like these colors. Anything like watermelon, green pumpkin, like watermelon red, white, pearl white, blue. All these are actually good colors, but the jig heads in here suck. So you can buy this kit, but make sure you get some legit jig heads. So like for this kit, I'll probably buy these to go with it. These will probably go good with these. So you can spend like $3 on this, and then spend about $5 on this kit. I like these colors, but those hooks, trash. And again, when it comes to these rod and reels combos, it's right here. Avoid that. Avoid all these push buttons. To anybody who's fans of them, leave it in the comment section explaining why, but I don't recommend them. Anything from Walmart right here, $35 combos and $36 combos. This right here, all this stuff, I will pass on. The only thing that I would recommend buying is these right here. These little $10 rods. They work, and I don't really think that these over here are any better. So I'd avoid them. All these fishing rods. Look at this. $80-something. No. I'd pass on that with the, please, hell no. If you're gonna spend this type of money, you should go to an actual fishing, like a bait shop, like a Bass Pro Shop, or someplace where like they're like legit. It's a legit fishing store. Don't come to Walmart and spend this kind of money. $116 for what? What the hell? Hell no. It's a little watermelon red stinger. There we go. There we go. One of that watermelon red stinger. Little $10 rod. Little $10. And beach them. All right. So I'm just holding it very gently. All right. Give him some time. If he doesn't swim off, okay. There he goes. So if he didn't swim off, I would have kept it, but you know. Let's keep it going with this watermelon red.